Students, today topic is quadratic expressions level 3 and remaining two sums are there level 2 homework. Quadratic expressions level 2 homework and level 3. Level 2 homework, comma level 3. Only two sums are there. Remaining sums in level 2 homework 56 and 57. 56 question. The set of solutions satisfying x square plus 5x plus 6 greater than or equal to 0, comma x square plus 3x minus 4 less than 0. This can be written as x plus 2 into x plus 3 greater than 0, greater than or equal to 0. So x does not belongs to open interval minus 3 comma minus 2. So x less than or equal to 3 comma x greater than or equal to minus 2. That means x belongs to minus infinity comma minus 3 closed union to closed comma infinity. Here x square plus 4x minus x minus 4 less than 0. So x taken common. Here x plus 4 minus 1 taken common. Here x plus 4 less than 0. So x plus 4 into x minus 1 less than 0. X belongs to minus 4 comma 1. Depends upon these two values. We should calculate common domain. Put the critical points minus 4, minus 3, 1 and 2. So first one is minus infinity comma minus 3. Here minus 4 open and 1 open from 2 to like this. So 1 minus 4 and 1 like this. So minus 4 and 2 comma infinity. Only minus 4 comma minus 3 union minus 2 comma 1. Yes, this is minus 2. So minus 2 we should do. Minus 2. Minus 3 next critical point minus 2. Minus 4, minus 3, minus 2 and 1. First one minus infinity comma minus 3 put like this and minus 2 to infinity like this. This is minus 4 comma 1. So this is yes and this is yes. These are common domains. Common domain is equal to open minus 4 comma minus 3 closed union closed minus 2 comma 1 open. Exactly second option. Now 57th question. Alpha and beta are the roots of equation x square minus 2x plus 4 equal to 0. Alpha power 9 and beta power 9. What is the value of alpha power 9 and beta power 9? Put here minus 2 omega comma minus 2 omega square are roots. Substitute here minus 2 omega whole square minus of minus 2 into 2 omega plus 4. So here you can write 4 into omega square plus omega plus 1 equal to 0. In the similar way this one also satisfies. So alpha is equal to minus 2 omega and beta is equal to minus 2 omega square. Now we should calculate alpha power 9 plus beta power 9. Alpha power 9 plus beta power 9. Alpha power 9 means minus 2 omega whole power 9 plus beta is minus 2 omega square whole power 9. Minus 2 whole power 9 you can take common. It becomes omega power 9 plus omega power 18. Minus 2 whole power 9 becomes minus 2. Minus 2, only minus of 2 power 9 into seventh question. Omega power 9 plus omega power 18 becomes, this is 1 plus 1 2. So minus 2 power 9 into 2, that is equal to minus 2 power 10. That's all. Because omega cube is equal to 1, students. Since omega cube is equal to 1. So if the powers are 3 multiples, then the numbers consider it as 1. Because omega power 9 is equal to omega cube whole power 3 and omega power 18 is equal to omega cube whole power 6, 1 power 3 and 1 power 6. So level 2 completed, level 2 homework completed. Now let us discuss about level 3. Now quadratic expressions level 3. Let us discuss level 3. Level 3 first question. Page number 77 in our material. If 0 less than alpha less than beta less than gamma. Page number 77. First question. If 0 less than alpha less than beta less than gamma less than pi by 2. So every angle in first quadrant. Then equation 1 by x minus sin alpha plus 1 by x minus sin beta plus 1 by x minus sin gamma is equal to 0 has. Let us take the LCM. That implies we can write x minus sin alpha into x minus sin beta plus x minus sin beta into x minus sin gamma plus x minus sin gamma into x minus sin alpha is equal to 0. That implies here x square minus x into sin alpha plus sin beta plus sin alpha sin beta plus x square minus x into sin beta plus sin gamma plus x square into sin gamma plus sin alpha plus sin gamma sin alpha sin beta sin gamma. We can write here 3x square minus, whenever x take gamma sin alpha plus sin beta, here sin beta plus sin gamma, here sin gamma plus sin alpha. Then 2 sin alpha times 2 sin beta times 2 sin gamma times we will get 2x taken common. Within the brackets we can write sin alpha plus sin beta plus sin gamma plus sin alpha sin beta plus sin beta sin gamma plus sin gamma sin alpha. Sin beta sin gamma plus sin gamma sin alpha is equal to 0. Let us consider delta. Delta is equal to b square minus 4ac. So 4 into sin alpha plus sin beta plus sin gamma whole square minus 12 into 4 into 3 into this one. So 4 taken common, you can write here 3 into sin alpha sin beta plus sin beta sin gamma plus sin alpha sin beta plus sin beta sin gamma plus sin gamma sin alpha. That is equal to the bracket 4 into here a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca concept minus 3ab minus 3bc minus 3ca concept. So a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca, because 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca minus 3ab minus 3bc minus 3ca. It becomes sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma minus sin alpha sin beta minus sin beta sin gamma minus sin gamma sin alpha. That is equal to next step 2 into, we can write it here 2 into 2 sin square alpha plus 2 sin square beta plus 2 sin square gamma minus 2 sin alpha sin beta minus 2 sin beta sin gamma minus 2 sin gamma sin alpha. That is equal to 2 into, we can understand sin square alpha plus sin square beta minus 2 sin alpha sin beta. Another sin square beta is there. Sin square beta plus sin square gamma minus 2 sin beta sin beta. Another sin square gamma is there. Sin square gamma plus sin square alpha here and minus 2 sin alpha sin gamma. Now we can understand 2 into sin alpha plus sin beta whole square plus sin beta sin alpha minus sin beta whole square plus sin beta minus sin gamma whole square plus sin gamma minus sin alpha whole square. Total overall square. This is always greater than 0 because every square is positive. Of course, every square is greater than or equal to 0 also. Whenever these are all are equal, this is wrong. So here he is indicating that alpha, beta, gamma different from 0. That is why they are not at all equal. Whenever it is equal 1 by x, 1 by x, 1 by x becomes d by x, it is not at all quaterary. So entirely sin alpha, sin beta, sin gamma are different. That is why this is separate square, separate square, separate square. Positive plus positive plus positive becomes positive. So whenever delta greater than 0, we got roots of real and distinct. Roots are real and distinct. Given that roots are real and unequally given, that is second third option. Now let us discuss about second question. If n is a multiple of 6, if formula omega comma omega square. If omega comma omega square are roots of x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0. That is always 1 plus omega square equal to 0. Otherwise, n is here, this is n. Put like this, x power 2n plus x power n is better. N is not multiple of. If n is not multiple of 3, next you write 1 plus omega whole power n plus omega whole power 2n is equal to 3, because if it is multiple of 3, omega power 3 is 1, omega power 6 is 1, 1 plus 1 plus 1 like that. If n is a multiple of 3, n is a multiple of 3. If n is a multiple of 3, then 1 plus omega power n plus omega power 2n is equal to 3. And if n is not multiple, then omega plus omega square plus 1 is 0. Depends upon that concept. Now, given if n is a multiple of 6, of course it is multiple of 3. Now second question. X square plus x plus 1 equal to 0. N is a multiple of 6 is. So x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0. He is saying that alpha and beta are roots. Alpha means omega and beta means omega square. We should calculate 1 plus alpha, we should calculate 1 plus alpha whole power minus n plus 1 plus beta whole power minus n. 1 plus alpha whole power minus n plus 1 plus beta whole power minus n. So it is 1 plus omega whole power minus 600. plus 1 plus omega square whole power minus 6. 1 plus omega becomes minus omega square. 1 plus omega becomes minus omega square and 1 plus omega square becomes minus omega. So minus omega square whole power minus 6 plus minus omega whole power minus 6 we can write. That is equal to, next step, 1 plus omega means minus omega square because 1 plus omega square equal to 0. Minus omega square whole power minus 6 plus of minus omega whole power minus 6. That is equal to minus 1 whole power minus 6. Taken common, it can be written as omega power 12 plus omega power 6. Minus 1 whole power minus 6 means 1 by minus 1 whole power 6 we can write. 1 by minus 1 whole power 6. It becomes a positive. Like this we can understand. Into this is 1 plus 1. So answer is 2. Second question, first term. Now third question, if alpha, beta are real and alpha square comma minus beta square are the roots of the equation a square x square plus x plus 1 minus a square equal to 0, a greater than 1 then beta square. QE I am writing given QE a square x square plus x plus 1 minus a square equal to 0. A square x square plus x plus 1 minus a square equal to 0. A greater than 1 here it is the case. Then you should calculate beta square whenever alpha square and minus beta square are roots. Alpha square comma minus beta square are roots. So let us calculate the sum of roots. Sum of roots are alpha square minus beta square is equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay. Keep it aside. Now product of roots. Product of roots equal to alpha square into minus beta square is equal to 1 minus a square by a square. So alpha square minus that implies we can write alpha square into minus beta square is equal to write like this 1 by a square minus 1. So depends upon this one here. Which one we should calculate? We should calculate beta square. So beta square take a subject, alpha square take a subject here. Alpha square is equal to beta square minus 1 by a square. Substitute here. So put 1 from 1 and from 1. Beta instead of alpha square you can write beta square minus 1 by x into minus beta square is equal to 1 by a square minus 1. So multiply both sides minus beta power 4 plus beta square by a square. Beta square by a square is equal to 1 by a square minus 2. Compare 1 by a square part. Compare 1 by a square both sides. That implies beta square is equal to 1. That's all. Second option. Now fourth question. Alpha beta are the roots of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Alpha beta are the roots of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Alpha comma beta are roots of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 and Sn is equal to alpha power n plus beta power n. Asn find A into Sn plus 1 plus B into Sn plus C into Sn minus 1. Here S means the sum of roots. Let us put a shortcut here. We did not discuss about this distinct, the ABs are distinct or real or anything. He is not going to discuss with us. So, put A is equal to 1, B is equal to 1, C is equal to 1. Then QE becomes x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, roots are omega comma omega square. Alpha is equal to omega and beta is equal to omega square. Now, let us write S n is equal to 1 we can take. Let n is equal to 1. That implies S1 is equal to alpha plus beta. It means omega plus omega square. That is equal to minus 1. Alpha power 1 plus beta power 1. Next, Sn plus 1 means S2. S2 means alpha square plus beta square. Alpha means omega square and beta means omega power 4. Of course, omega square power omega is also minus 1. And Sn minus 1. S minus n minus 1 means S naught. So omega power 0 plus omega square whole power 0. It becomes 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Now, A into Sn plus 1 plus B into Sn plus C into Sn minus 1. A, B, C, everything is 1. So now you should calculate S2 plus S1 plus S0. S2 we got minus 1, this is minus 1, this is plus 2. So 0 is the answer. Fourth question, option 1. Now, fifth question. If alpha, beta are the roots of the equation x square plus px plus pq equal to 0. Fifth question. Alpha, beta are the roots of equation x square plus px plus pq equal to given quadratic equation x square plus px plus pq equal to 0. Alpha, beta are the roots of equation. If the point alpha comma beta lie on the curve x equal to y square, curve is a parabola, y square is equal to x. Draw like this. This is the standard notation of parabola, y square equal to 4ax. Here alpha comma beta lie on the curve when the roots are given equation. Put here alpha comma beta. Alpha beta roots of this equation. So you can write alpha plus beta is equal to minus p and alpha beta is equal to pq. So beta is equal to pq by alpha if we write. So better to take here alpha beta roots. If x is alpha, x is equal to alpha, y is equal to y square equal to x, y is equal to root x. So alpha comma beta is equal to y is equal to root alpha. We can alpha comma root alpha. Alpha comma root alpha. So instead of beta, we can substitute alpha comma root alpha. Now we can write here alpha plus root alpha equal to minus p and alpha into root alpha equal to pq. So alpha power 3 by 2 is equal to pq. Alpha is equal to p square. So alpha is equal to p square. So p square plus p is equal to minus p. We can understand p square plus 2p equal to 0. P taken common, p plus 2 is equal to 0. So p is equal to 0, whenever both roots are 0, 0, it is not possible because satisfies 0, 0, the option is not there. So don't consider this one. Consider as p is equal to minus 2. Whenever p is equal to minus 2 and beta, another one is a square of course. There is no root of minus 2. Minus 2 square. So p square equal to 4. Roots are negative and positive. Very good question. Positive and negative. 4 comma minus 2. Good. First option. Now let us discuss sixth question. Put here a star mark. This is good concept question. It is called as multi-concept question. Depends upon parabola and negative roots and positive roots. Multi-concept question. Alpha. Sixth one, if a comma b are distinct positive real numbers such that a1, a2, a3, a4, a5, br and ap, a, b1, b2, b3, b4, b5 and br and gp, and a, c1, c2, c3, c4, c5, br and hp. Then the roots of a3x plus b3x plus c3 equal to qe. I am writing as a3x plus b3x plus c3 equal to condition. A, let us consider. Total A, B numbers are there. Between A, B there are 5 AMs, 5 GMs, 5 HMs are there. So 5 plus 2, 7. So 7 is there. Let us consider fourth term is the middle term. A, A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7. So total 8. A, A1, A2, A3. So A3 is the this set, this set. Okay. A3 is the mean. So consider condition. A3 comma B3 comma A3 comma B3 comma C3 are AM comma GM comma HM of ABC clear. So even though he did not give also no problem, but according to question A3x plus B3 plus C3 like that. So use the formula G square is equal to AH. So that implies G square is equal to AH means B3 square is equal to A3 into C3. Keep it side. This is now delta of first equation. B square minus 4AC concept. B3 square minus 4A3C3. That is equal to, instead of B3 square we can write A3C3. A3C3 minus 4A3C3. That is equal to minus 3A3C3. Minus 3A3C3 less than 0. Whenever delta less than 0, roots are imaginary or complex numbers. Imaginary or complex numbers. It is third option. Now, seventh question. Seventh question, P, Q, R, S are integers if the AM of roots of x square minus px plus q. AM of roots of x square minus px plus q equal to 0. X square minus px plus q equal to 0 is the GM of roots of GM of roots of x square minus rx plus s square equal to 0. Here 2 square and this is s square equal to 0. AM of this one is root of GM of this one. So condition is, if alpha, gamma, beta are roots of first equation and gamma and delta are roots of second equation, then you can understand alpha plus beta by 2 is equal to root gamma delta. Alpha plus beta by 2 means here p by 2. Root gamma delta means product of it simply s. So p is equal to 2s. According to condition p, q, r, s, everything p is integer. Whenever 2 into integer, p becomes 2 into integer means it is an even integer. Therefore, p is an even integer. P is an even integer. 7 questions completed. Let us discuss about 8th question. X square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0 is the equation. X square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. X square plus x plus 1 equal to 0 is equal to. Then the value of find x plus 1 by x plus x square plus 1 by x square plus so on plus x power 52 plus 1 by x power 52. X square plus x plus 1 equal to. Students, omega comma omega square are rules. It is clear. Omega comma omega square are rules. Now I am going to discuss with you that x plus 1 by x can be understood as x plus omega cube by omega. That is omega plus omega cube by omega becomes omega plus omega square. That is always minus 1. In previous sum, I said that whenever the roots of quadratic equation are multiples of 3, it becomes 1 omega plus 1 omega power 3 plus omega power 3 multiple cancel. It becomes always 2. So omega cube plus, I am writing here, omega cube plus 1 by omega cube always 2. So like that, before 52, how many 3 multiples are there? Total 3 into 17 equal to 51. So 17 3 multiples are there. 17 into that implies the value you can understand 17 into 2. Try to understand omega cube plus 1 by omega cube becomes 2. Omega power 6 plus 1 by omega power 6 becomes 2. Omega power 9 plus 1 by omega power 9 becomes 2. Like that. Omega power 51 plus 1 by omega power 51 also 2. So 17 terms will be getting in the 2 manner. Now other numbers. So other than 3 multiples, total 52 numbers are there. Other than 3 multiples, total how many? 17 we got. So 52 minus 71, 35. 35 minus 1 times will be 35 minus 1 times like it will be. Because omega plus omega is x plus 1 by x power 4 plus 1 by x power 4, x power 7 plus 1 by x power 7, like that 35 times will be. So 34 minus 35 becomes minus 1. This is a result question. 9. The value of the continued fraction. Let us write this is a y or x anything 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 by 1 plus so on infinity. That implies everything 1 by 1 plus is infinite terms can be considered as y, because this is y, just infinite minus 1 is nothing but infinite. So we can write y square minus y minus 1. Minus 1 is there now. So y is equal to minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4bc whole by 2a. So y is equal to 1 plus root 5 by 2 comma 1 minus root 5 by 2. Everything is plus now, that is why don't take negative. No, this is correct. Root 5 plus 1 by 2. That's all. Simply second option. Now 10th question. 10th question. Number of real roots of equation. Number of real roots of equation root x plus root of x minus root of 1 minus x is equal to 1. root x plus root of x minus root of 1 minus x is equal to 1. Let us consider in previous IPE textbook, this is an IPE sum in 2002. Root x taken, that's a 1 minus root x. Now squaring on both sides. So x minus root of 1 minus x is equal to 1 plus x minus 2 root x. X and x will be getting cancelled. Minus of root 1 minus x is equal to 1 minus 2 root x. So better to squaring both sides once again. It becomes 1 minus x is equal to 1 plus 4x minus 4 root x. 1 and 1 will be getting cancelled. 1 and 1 get cancelled. 4x taken that side. It becomes a 5x. Otherwise 4 root x is equal to 5x. It is better. 4 root x is equal to 5x. So 4 is equal to 5 root x. So root x is equal to 4 by 5. Simply single root x means it is positive. So x is equal to, better to write 16 by 25, only one root. One positive root. Number of real roots means only that is 1. 11. The equation 2 cos square x by 2. 2 cos square x by 2 into sin square x is equal to x square plus 1 by x square. Condition he given 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to pi by 2. One thing we should try to understand that we know that range of cos square theta is equal to 1 and range of sin square 1 means 0 cos square theta or range of cos square sin square is equal to closed interval 0 comma 1. Of course, cos 0 is 1, cos 90 is 0, sin 0 is 0, sin 90 is 1 like that. Maximum and minimum value of cos square or sin square 0 comma 1, plenty of times we discuss. So max value of LHS is equal to 2. Keep it safe. Now use AM greater than or equal to ZM concept. AM greater than or equal to ZM for x square plus 1 by x square. Consider as x square plus 1 by x square whole by 2 greater than or equal to root of x square into 1 by x square. It will be getting cancelled. So x square plus 1 by x square greater than or equal to 2. So minimum value of RHS. Minimum value of RHS is equal to 2. Maximum of LHS equal to minimum of RHS equal to, not possible. Therefore, there is no solution. Because it is not mentioned, there is no real solution. Here, option is second option. Now, 12th question. The quadratic equation x square minus 6x plus a is equal to 0 and x square minus 6x plus 6 x square minus cx plus 6 equal to 0 have one root in common. The other roots of the first and second equation are integers in the ratio 4:3. Then the common root is QE1, QE2 and repeat. QE1 x square minus 6x plus a is equal to 0 and QE2 x square minus cx plus 6 equal to 0 have a root common. Let alpha be the common. Let alpha be the common root. The other roots of the first and second equation are in integers in the ratio 4:3. Other roots. Let us write 4 beta comma 3 beta respectively. Because they are in the ratio 4:3, then the common root is. So let us discuss now alpha plus 4 beta is equal to 6 and alpha into 4 beta is equal to 8. Next alpha plus 3 beta equal to C. Next alpha into 3 beta equal to 6. So here we can write alpha into beta is equal to 2. Substitute here. 4 alpha beta equal to A. So A is equal to 8. QE1 I am writing x square minus 6x plus 8 equal to 0. So x equal to 2 and x equal to 4. Substitute here alpha plus 3 beta equal to C. So what is alpha? We should calculate. Beta, alpha, beta only 2 we got. 2 into separate roots are there for first equation. 4 alpha is a common root. Maybe 2 or 4. Let us see the options. 4 is also there. First, second option, fourth option. Now let us find C. If alpha is equal to 2 and if alpha equal to 2 plus 3 beta is equal to C. Alpha is a common root. Simply alpha we got now. Alpha. Whether that is correct or not, we should verify. So x square minus now alpha into 3 beta is equal to 6. If alpha is equal to 2, alpha beta is equal to 2 we got. So product of roots concept. So alpha into 3 beta let us write. Let us discuss now. If alpha is equal to 2, 3 beta into 2 is equal to 6. So 2 get cancelled. Beta is equal to 1. So beta is equal to 1. Then 4 separate is a 4 comma 3. 4 we got already, 3 for another root. So this is common. That's all. Therefore alpha equal to 2 is common. That implies another roots are 4 comma 3. Two is the common root. 13th one. If the two equations x square plus cx plus d equal to 0 and x square minus a plus b equal to 0 have a common root and second equation has equal roots. I think this is ID sum. QE1 x square minus cx plus d equal to 0 and QE2 x square minus ax plus b is equal to 0 have common root and second equation 2 has equal roots. This second equation has equal roots. So alpha comma alpha we can consider. So alpha plus alpha is equal to a. Alpha is equal to a by 2. Whenever alpha is a common root, substitute in 1 this value. Sub in 1. Here you can write a square by 4 minus ca by 2. Ca by 2 plus 3 is equal to 0. Substituted alpha is equal to a by 2. You can write a square minus 2ac plus 2d equal to 0. According to option 2 into b plus d is equal to AC. So you can understand now, use, since second equation as equal to delta is equal to 0, b square is equal to 4ac, a square is equal to 4b. Substitute here 4b. 4b is equal to 2ac minus 2d. 4b is equal to 2ac minus 2d. But 2 into b plus d here. So instead of ac, a square, it not be a square, 2 into b plus d is equal to ac. Instead of a square, you can substitute bc. Whenever alpha come on, it's okay. Alpha square is equal to b, it's also okay. So a square by 2 is equal to b. B square minus 4ac, a square minus 4b is equal to 0, a square is equal to 4b. Now if alpha is equal to a by 2, alpha plus alpha is equal to a. So if substituted here, a by 2, c into a by 2, a square by 4 minus ac by 2, 4 else here, 4d. Yes. Now 4b is equal to 2ac minus 4. So 4b plus 4d. 4b plus 4d is equal to 2ac. 2 taken common, 2 into b plus d is equal to ac. Yes. 2 into b plus d is equal to ac. 13%. Now let us discuss about 14th question. X square plus 2ax. 14th question. X square plus 2ax plus a less than 0 for all x belongs to closed interval 1, 2. For all x belongs to closed interval 1, 2. So it meaning is that depends upon location of roots. So every root lies between alpha and beta. Every x lies between alpha and beta. So k1 less than this concept, k1 less than alpha less than beta less than k2. I think we have done k1 minus alpha less than 0, k1 minus beta less than 0, k1 minus alpha into k1 minus beta greater than 0. There. So simply if you substitute there, f of 1, just listen, k1 minus alpha less than 0 and k1 minus beta less than 0. Every root lie between for all x belongs to 1, every root lie between alpha and beta. Now that implies x1 minus alpha into x1 minus beta, x minus alpha into x minus beta, minus into minus becomes plus greater than 0, but expression he given less than 0. Whenever we calculate the equation expression, we are not discussing for all x belongs to. If we calculate delta less than 0, 4a square minus 4a less than 0, 4 taken common, 4a taken common, a minus 1 is not possible. Let us discuss. It simply given as f of 1 less than 0, f of 2 less than 0, x square plus 2x. Just one moment. Let us discuss the location of roots. If for all x belongs to 1, 2, for every x belongs to the k1 and k2, just let us discuss about the location of roots k1 and k2. I think f of 1 less than 0. Condition for number k1, k2, both roots lies between k1, k2, then we got f of k1 greater than 0 and f of k2 greater than 0. For all x belongs to between, then if we substitute f of 1 greater than 0 and f of 2 greater than 0, f of 1 means 1 plus 2a plus 3a, 2a plus 1 plus 3a greater than 0. This is 4 plus 4a plus 4a, 4 plus 2a into 2, 4a plus a greater than 0. So 5a plus 4 greater than 0. 3a plus 1 greater than 0. A greater than minus 1 by 3. A greater than minus 4 by 5. So a belongs to minus 4 by 5 comma infinity. Here a belongs to minus 1 by 3 comma infinity. Of course it is correct. According to option, minus 4 by 5 comma infinity did not give. Somewhere mistake is that total expression is less than 0. So whenever total expression is less than 0, now here we can understand that not this method. Whenever expression completely less than 0, for then we can understand for each and everything less than 0. When I am writing here, expression less than 0, expression less than 0, all values of f of x less than 0. That implies f of 1 less than 0 comma f of 2 less than 0. So 1 plus 3a less than 0. So 3a plus 1 less than 0. A less than minus 1 by 3. A belongs to minus infinity comma minus 1 by 3 minus 0.33 model, and also f of 2 less than 0. Then we can understand 4a plus a less than 0. So 5a plus 4 less than 0, a less than minus 4 by 5. This is minus 0.2. So we should consider this one. So a belongs to minus infinity comma minus 4 by 5. Minus infinity comma minus 4 by 5. Here it is first option. A belongs to minus infinity comma minus 4 by 5 is first option. Okay students, let us continue next class.